Meanwhile, last year Kat stunned ITV viewers when she made a shocked bedroom confession on This Morning. "I also think because Kat was the one with a successful career out there, she was the one who chose to leave it at the right time, and that's a decision that she made and only she can make." Patrick was also asked if, at the time, he and Kat were the happiest they'd ever been. "Yeah, look, 10 years into marriage, it is something you work at," he said. "It's that idea that what attracts you is not going to keep you together. It's that idea of how you work together whenever the rough and the smooth and all those things, it's a journey. You put those kids into the mix and suddenly those priorities change, and all of those things. I think anybody who feels they can put their feet up and go, yeah, that's marriage cracked, you're kind of going, really?" Kat notably did not attend Patrick's mother Mary's funeral back in March. It was reported that she stayed home in order to support their two young children, Milo, 9, and James, 7, who were suffering the loss of their grandmother. Patrick, 54, looked bereft as he carried Mary's coffin through his home village, where he was joined by close family and friends at the Church of the Sacred Heart. A spokesperson for Kat told Daily Mail at the time, Kat remained at home to be there for her two young children before and after school on this very sad day. Kat and Patrick first met in 2002 while they hosted BBC talent show Fame Academy, however sparks didn't fly between the couple until 10 years later. After being friends for years, their friendship turned to romance thanks to his major gesture when he flew all the way from Belfast to Los Angeles for brunch with Kat. Kat and Patrick first met in 2002 while they hosted BBC talent show Fame Academy, however sparks didn't fly between the couple until 10 years later, pictured in 2002. Plus 9. View Gallery. Kat and Patrick first met in 2002 while they hosted BBC talent show Fame Academy, however sparks didn't fly between the couple until 10 years later, pictured in 2002. Previously talking about how they got together, he told the Daily Mail, "Well, there had always been a spark between us, but either she was with someone or I was, and then she moved to LA, so opportunities for something to develop were limited. Unless someone was stupid enough to get on a plane, nothing would have happened. Kat was in LA and I was in Northern Ireland, so I texted her to wish her a happy birthday. When she said she was having a birthday lunch at the Beverly Hills Hotel, I said I'd be there. She told me to go to sleep as I was drunk. That was 2 a.m. I got up at 5 a.m., went to Belfast Airport for 6 a.m., got the 7:15 a.m. flight to Heathrow, landed at 8:30 a.m., took off again at 9:40 a.m. and arrived in LA at 1:15 p.m. I was at the Beverly Hills Hotel by 2:15 p.m. When I walked in, Kat looked at me and said, 'Oh, you're good.' They married in a secret, intimate ceremony in Rome in 2012 with their close family and friends present. A wedding photo showed the pair looking blissfully happy as they enjoy a celebratory drink at their wedding reception. The couple lived in California for over 14 years as she presented So You Think You Can Dance, but they put their Beverly Hills mansion on the market for $4.9 million, £3.8 million. They moved back to North London in 2020 after buying a £4.9 million property in Hampstead. The pair have been renovating the fixer-upper since moving in, with the couple's architect telling Daily Mail, "The proposed external appearance builds on the inherent character of the existing house but updates it into a contemporary dwelling both in use and character." After being friends for years, their friendship turned to romance thanks to his major gesture when he flew all the way from Belfast to Los Angeles for brunch with Kat, pictured 2003. Plus 9. View Gallery. After being friends for years, their friendship turned to romance thanks to his major gesture when he flew all the way from Belfast to Los Angeles for brunch with Kat, pictured 2003. It is inspired by mid-20th design ranging from the designs of Alvar Aalto to houses of the west coast of America which are familiar to the clients who spent many years living there. Materials have also been introduced that connect the clients to their previous home in LA and to places that have significant memories for them. The move came prior to Kat securing her job at This Morning amid fears of gun violence following an incident in which Patrick had to hide from a gunman in a Los Angeles mall. The star recalled, "They shut down the center. I got a call from Patty, saying, 'They're taking us out through the fire exits but nobody can get to their car. If we walk to a junction, can you come and get us?' He wanted to keep Milo calm, so I didn't understand the enormity of what was happening. As I was driving I began to see helicopters, news vans, firemen and SWAT squads. It makes me go funny now. It was terrifying." The couple started their family while living in the US and explained that she found moving back to the UK really hard, even though she felt it was necessary with LA becoming increasingly unsafe in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic. She added, "It doesn't feel as safe as it used to be. There's an edge, which wasn't there before. The health system is failing miserably." After the pandemic there are lots of vulnerable people with severe mental health issues that have just fallen through the net. Back in 2024 Patrick opened up about the tricky times the couple had faced balancing their careers. Prior to her job at This Morning, Kat was the host of So You Think You Can Dance over in the US. Speaking about a period during Christmas 2023, Patrick told The Times, "There was a moment after Christmas that was tricky. She had to fly to Atlanta for 7 weeks. There was a wee bit of a juggle there. But I think with all these things, as long as you have a routine, it doesn't take as much fizz out of you as some people think." The couple lived in California for over 14 years but they put their Beverly Hills mansion on the market for $4.9 million, £3.8 million, and moved back to London in 2020, pictured in 2017. Plus 9. View Gallery. The couple lived in California for over 14 years but they put their Beverly Hills mansion on the market for $4.9 million, £3.8 million, and moved back to London in 2020, pictured in 2017. They moved back to North London in 2020, prior to Kat securing her job at This Morning amid fears of gun violence following an incident in which Patrick had to hide from a gunman in a Los Angeles mall, pictured at the Emmy Awards in 2015. Plus 9. View Gallery. They moved back to North London in 2020, prior to Kat securing her job at This Morning amid fears of gun violence following an incident in which Patrick had to hide from a gunman in a Los Angeles mall, pictured at the Emmy Awards in 2015. Discussing how things have changed since her move to This Morning he added, "Because Kat's doing her stuff in the morning. She would normally be back just after lunchtime. And we've got the start of the week and the weekends together, so it's not high/bye." The former couple are estimated to be worth approximately £11 million with Kat believed to be on around £600,000 per year to host This Morning. Patrick, on the other hand, was given a 3-year, £216,000 contract to host 30 episodes of The Late Late Show, after he took over from Ryan Telberdy. Meanwhile last year Kat stunned ITV viewers when she made a shock bedroom confession on This Morning. She and her co-host Ben Shepherd were discussing whether separate rooms are the key to a happy marriage alongside Linda Lusardi and married couple Emma and Kevin, who choose to sleep in separate bedrooms. Speaking about her own bedroom arrangements, Kat revealed her sleeping situation with Patrick. She explained, "It's one of those things that because of our schedule here, this morning, from Monday to Thursday. I sleep in the guest bedroom and the rest of the time I'm back. Because otherwise I get up at 5 a.m. and I want to fall asleep earlier. Before marrying Patrick, This Morning presenter Kat was married to businessman Mark Whelan for 5 years. They divorced in 2006. Northern Irish comedian and presenter Patrick was in a high-profile relationship with Amanda Bryan for 5 years, separating in 2006.